Today we are in Hampi, which is an area in the south of India, and it is a place that is jam-packed full of history, full of ancient temples and ruins and absolutely amazing landscapes. And over the course of the next 2 days we're going to be heading out to explore as much as possible of this area, and we're actually kick-starting our adventures here at this main temple which is behind us, which I believe is pronounced the Pushka Temple. So we're going to head down there now and hopefully find some shade because it is bloody hot here.
So before we head inside, we've had to take our shoes off and it is absolutely boiling today. Thankfully I have some socks on, but Eoin's feet are burning up.
Not cool.
So the good news is they actually have carpets the whole way through the temple, so we're not burning our feet too much.
As bad. It's still pretty hot though.
Well, I did not expect to see an elephant in the middle of the temple.
No.
Big guy just in there.
At least he's shaded, yeah. I was going to say I feel bad for him, but at least he's shaded.
He looks huge in there.
He does. He's taking up the whole room, isn't he? He's the whole way up to the top of the roof. Look at all them monkeys.
They're so human-like.
They're so human-like, aren't they? They're mad. The ground is insanely hot. My feet are absolutely burning up, but this is such a beautiful, peaceful place. Loads of monkeys and an elephant, so good start to the day. Baby monkeys, there's so many babies. Look at their teeth. Oh.
Lovely. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day. A photo? Oh yes. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day. Bye. 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 Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Aww. So there's a group of ladies making their way into the temple and they said they wanted to get a photo with me. So everyone gathered around and they were so lovely, and they've just made their way inside. But everyone here has just been so smiley, so welcoming, and even if we don't share the same language, everyone is just greeting you with a smile and a wave and even just grabbing your hand, and we have just been loving the welcome we have got here in Hampi.
Get into that shade. Whoa. He's massive.
I'm taking my distance.
Stay away.
The cows that we've seen all across India, we haven't seen one aggressive one. They just go about their day completely just normal, don't bother anybody, nobody bothers them. It's a good way of life. Now that we have checked out the main temple here in Hampi town, we've made our way over to some of the other ancient ruins that are close by, and the whole place is just so unique. There are boulders that are completely surrounding all of Hampi town, and it is so cool. A lot of the boulders look like they could fall over if you push them the wrong way, but I think they're pretty sturdy.
I feel like this is the type of place you'll find loads of snakes. Really hope not though, but gives me that vibe. So I don't actually know much about the history here in Hampi, but I did try to do a lot of research before coming here, and to be honest with you, I kind of struggled to get my head around it. There was a lot of big words, a lot of empires that I couldn't understand. I had never heard tell of, and I just couldn't read or pronounce what the words were, to be perfectly honest with you. But what I did learn was that between a kind of 200-year period in the early to mid 1300s till I think it's 1526, Hampi was actually one of the richest empires in the entire world, and then in 1526 it was invaded by somebody else that I can't pronounce their name, and they spent 6 months raiding and completely destroying the area of Hampi. And the way Hampi sits today is the way that it was left after that 6 months of destruction. So that's how it's ended up being a complete ruins, is that it was completely invaded in 6 months, over a 6 month period. They just completely destroyed the place. But it is absolutely wicked for us to walk around, to be honest with you. I do want to know and learn more about the history. There is a few signs in some of the temples that is in English that we've been reading, which has been great, but there's just so much to learn, so much to kind of figure out. But we are just enjoying walking around the sites. The architecture here is amazing, and you could imagine that hundreds and thousands of years ago it would have been absolutely incredible to be here and just to walk around and take in all the architecture, all the designs. Oh, there's monkeys in the tree above my head. Anyway, I would imagine it was amazing, but yeah, we're gonna go explore a wee bit more now and then just see where the day leads us from there. He's fast.
They're so fast. See you later. So the heat is really knocking us out today. We are so tired. So we've decided to go and rent a bike and explore some of the further away ancient sites here. So Eoin is sorting out a bike now. Here's hoping he's getting on well.
So this is our new whip for the next day. It is a different type of bike that we've never had before, so it'll be interesting enough. Sounds a bit like a lawnmower whenever you're starting it as well. It's very kind of rattly, sounds a wee bit funny, but it'll do the job. It'll get us from A to B, hopefully, fingers crossed anyway. So let's go hit the road now.
So the bike doesn't exactly have that much power, so we're going a little bit slow. This is as fast as we can go. Woo! Choo choo! Well, that's a great fun. You know what I mean. So we have just drove a few minutes outside of Hampi town and we have made it to the underground temple, and we are the only people here, and it's a beautiful sight. The grounds are so well maintained, so we're going to make our way right down there and check it out. So Hampi is actually divided with a river that runs right through the middle, and today we're going to be exploring the side that has a lot more of the ancient ruins. This is the side that we're actually staying on as well, so we're going to see what this is like, and then tomorrow we're going to get a boat across the river and check out that side. It's supposed to be a lot more beautiful, a lot more of the big boulders, so it'll be good to go and see both sides of Hampi. We have just made it up to the royal enclosure and we have climbed up to the very top, and again we are the only people around. You can see for miles, and all you can see are boulders, palm trees and ancient ruins, and it's a side of India that is just so different from anything we've experienced before. Eoin did come to Hampi 7 years ago and he talks so much about it, and he said we had to come back and see it. I am so glad we made time. We're only here for a few days, but that's all you need to go around and get to experience all of this. So I think we have seen enough temples and enough ruins for today, so we're going to drive around, see some of the countryside here and just enjoy the last hour before the sun goes down.
Oh, it's a big deal, that.
Walk me in the morning sun, tell me I'm a lucky one. I'm riding on the wave of an ocean that I could be brave. Is there anything good on the radio?
So we have just made our way back to Hampi town where we're staying. We didn't have any sunset this evening, it was quite cloudy, but we still had an amazing day. So we will pick this up again tomorrow when we're getting the boat over to the other side of Hampi. See you then. Good morning. It is another beautiful day here in Hampi and we have made our way down to the river. We're waiting for the boat. We can actually see it over at the other side of the river. So I think we have to wait for it to fill up, make its way over here, and then wait for enough people on this side to get on the boat and then make our way over. So we could be waiting for a wee while.
I'm not sure what's going on, but there's plenty of people about anyway. But I think we just have to wait here for the boat. I really don't know.
Everyone's out doing their washing.
Yeah, getting a wee bath.
And then there's loads of people here with bags. Okay, so a slight change of plans. We were chatting to a guy down at the river and he was saying because Hampi's not that busy at the moment, you could be waiting up until like 2 hours for the boat to make its way over here and the same later on to try and get back over to this side of the river. So we're not getting a boat, but we have an alternative plan. There is a driving route. It takes like 45 minutes to get over. So we're gonna go and rent a scooter for the day and drive all the way over there. Ready to rock?
Yeah, I don't think this is noisy. Let's go.
Hello.
Ireland, yes, Ireland.
Selfies.
Smile. This is hilarious. We were literally driving along the road and this toot-toot full of people and waved us down. They were looking at us to stop and get a photo, so we just pulled over the side of the road for loads of photos. Oh, we're getting more. Yeah. Perfect. You getting one more?
One more.
Okay, one more. Hello.
We've got an extra crew member. Helmet back on. There we go. See you all later.
Bye.
Bye.
That's so funny.
I full toot toot. Look at her still waving. That was so funny and so cute. Me standing getting I don't know how many photos with the helmet on, and then I took it off and it probably had the worst helmet hair ever. But the family is just in front of us here waving away. So nice. Look at these guys.
That's a big load.
Them boys are hard at work.
Yeah.
Bye. So beautiful.
We made it.
This has been an unexpected little road trip, but we have loved driving around the countryside, seeing more of the landscape here, watching the farmers out at work, everyone's waving at us as we go by, and we're getting to see so much more of Hampi this way as well.
Whoa. We have had a bit of a change in driver here. Ashling's taking the wheel for a while. But this place is just incredible, man. It is absolutely insane. The views, the boulders are just everywhere, and like some of them sit like literally like right in the edge of other like rocks and boulders, and it looks like they should just like blow over and like roll off the edge, but they're all proper solid. But the place is just incredible is all I can say.
I feel like the boulders on this side of the river have been way bigger as well. Like
Yeah.
they're huge.
Yeah, it feels like we're like in something straight out of Jurassic Park. I actually can't believe it. Like, and the trees as well, palm trees, rice fields, the greenery here. It must be like farming season. There's a lot of combine harvesters out there doing
Everyone's
lots of
getting their
straw. Doing their straw, yeah. So I suppose with the heat, well, it's a good time to do it, but what a day, what a place. Hello. Everybody's so friendly, it's amazing. So we have just stopped alongside of the road here because we have made it to like this reservoir lake kind of area behind us, and this is actually one of the things to come and check out on this side of the island kind of area that we're driving around here in Hampi. It is so peaceful, so beautiful, and there's a couple of men out here that have like wee round circular kind of boats. They look like a wee dish nearly, but yeah, the wee boats that you can go out and you can get a wee boat ride around the water, which I would say is lovely, but we're going to skip on that one today. But something really fun for me is that I actually came to Hampi like 7 years ago. I think Aisling maybe said that earlier on, and this is where I first learned how to ride a scooter or a motorbike or whatever you want to call it. And the very first drive we ever done was from the hostel that we were staying at to this lake. And I can literally remember standing like right here looking over it and being all like proud and buzzing with myself that I was like driving a scooter. And it feels so cool to be back. It's actually just a wicked experience. You can actually see them looking. You can see some of the wee boats over here. They're like the wee round black circle things. Very cool. But yeah, to be back here in Hampi is just proper cool for me. It's just a really nice feeling to come back 7 years later. Whenever I came here the first time, I came with a group of friends from uni, and to come back this time with Aisling is just, it's so nice. Honestly, it's just been lovely. And this is probably one of my favorite places in like India as well. It's just a proper different vibe, different atmosphere, really calm, really relaxing, just a really nice place.
So we've just spotted this guy doing some orange juice on the side of the roads, freshly squeezed. So I am so thirsty, so I'm gonna go get some. Can I have orange juice? Yes, orange juice. Yes, just one. Whoa, look at that.
That is fresh orange juice. As fresh as they come there.
That's so good.
Go on, I'll have a wee try.
That's so tasty.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's so refreshing. Yeah,
That is very good.
that was the stop we needed.
Yeah.
No one's helping himself to a wee banana there.
What about a lunch? Let's go.
So after driving around this side of Hampi, we have decided to make it back where we started the day, down by the river. That is where we were trying to get the boat this morning, and the boat is still in the exact same position as we seen it earlier on. And you know what, I think it worked out best that we got the bike, because in this heat and just the amount that there is to explore on this side of the river, we just wouldn't have been able to do it without the bike. We've had a great day just going around and exploring, and a great day yesterday. There is so much to see in Hampi, and it's such a unique place whenever you compare it to everywhere else that we have been in India. If you are planning a trip to India, I would say definitely squeeze it in. Even if you only got a few days, it's such an amazing place to come and check out. But we're gonna leave this video here. We really hope that you've enjoyed it. We've had a great time, so we'll see you in the next one. Bye.